Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Echoes of Aetheria. As we head to the Sayunari Royal Palace. General Trine. Lucian, we encountered Donari fighters. We were unable to put up adequate resistance and have retreated all forces. Orders? Surround the palace. Cut off any escape for the enemy. Rescue any Sayunari refugees. We'll take it from here. Good luck in there. We serve the coalition. Oh, there's General Farum. So, the palace is completely deserted, save for the Donari fighters and Azura. Go and save our homeland, princess. Alright, let's do it. Oh, that person's fast. 135 cash. And look what they're wearing. Now I could just keep this up, but Donari soldier. Now I wonder if they have the armor up. They're wearing fancy golden armor. Oh, there goes the ethereal barrier, so maybe they do have a barrier. Yep, they do. That is lame. Go ahead. Counter, he's dead. Counter. Say goodbye to your shield. Remember, this is using ethereal energy. There's Imbue Light Fury. Imbue Light Fury takes 2. Let's do it. That's ready to go. Light Fury Crusher. Lucian is imbued with the power of Light Fury, devastating Aether attack on a single enemy. Say goodbye. That didn't even crit. That did almost 4K. Yikes. Stealth Chi Blast can break your barrier. Lucian is gonna make short work of this place. You're dead. Unfortunately, he can't do anything else now. He can crossbow barrage. Oh yeah, he doesn't stun anymore. I get the Dingbird. My bad. Oh man, does it just stay? That's scary. Bye. There's the critical. Take 8.5k. Oh man, that just becomes Lucian's basic attack. That's scary. That's scarier than I thought it was going to be. For who knows how many turns. Alright, Lucian levels up. And Ingrid levels up. Cool, they got every stat. Yikes. Yep, I like that. I like that a lot. We'll stick with that. Okay, it has all the points in it. Good. Of course, the lovers have a combination like that to work together. Alright, gauntlets and a perfect emerald. Good. You think you're fancy in the back? You're not. So I think you're a barrier. That's what S thinks of you too. Ah, oh, didn't go. Stagger, still not dead. Just barely, but still not dead. Alright, we need to start using Lucian to break through, or just killing guards. Counter! Man, Lucian is scary. Should get rid of you. Now I haven't gotten to see this yet. Ethereal cannon. An upgrade to the machine gun turret. This turret functions just the same, but instead fires ethereal energy. Let's see what it can do. 'Cause I'm curious. Fortified stance. Let's stay resolute. Dodge. Let's see what the cannon can do. You're dead. That's a 5k critical. And because it uses ethereal energy, it really doesn't care about your ethereal barrier. Not in the slightest. Good, didn't die. Can I have both the machine gun and ethereal cannon out at the same time? This is what I wanted to test. Another thing I wanted to test. Sure can! Goodbye. 2,300 when it didn't critical. That's a hefty amount of damage, though. So I'm pleased with that as well. Get those out. Oh, look who's there. But first, hey, it's the Queen of Diamonds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. There's probably an ace of diamonds, and I probably missed it at like the beginning of the game, knowing my luck. Collect all 13 diamond cards for an extremely valuable reward. I am missing the ace. I bet you I already missed it. That's sad. Like, if I missed a couple, I wouldn't feel so bad, but to just miss one, who knows, maybe we can still find it. Alright, let's save really quick. Lucian is just cutting through these guys like they're nothing. Who's the guy on the side? Sura, day in, day out. Had to suffer in silence. Had to sit by and watch as he favored you, daughter of a streetwalker. Had to grin and bear as he fell victim to your manipulations and neglected my children. Kasim and Nadia, their reputations ruined by you and your dead father. You bend the minds of others with your magic. You mesmerize the weak-willed with your charms. You deceive everybody! All of you are fools to fall under this girl's spell. She walks this life with her gentle and demure demeanor, her sweet voice, her beauty. It's all deception and trickery. Underneath her polished exterior is an utterly insane soul. You will all regret it if she's not stopped here and now. I do not sympathize with your plight, false queen. You were nothing more than a political pawn for my father, otherwise insignificant. Now that you have a small chance at power, which you could only get by marrying a king, you are recklessly abusing it. Because of you, my people suffer. Viridian Ambassador, Soha, this is a highly illegal action. Please, withdraw from here before you cause a major international incident. Please, Ambassador. I will deal with this manipulative little demon myself. Oh! You are the bane of my existence, Soha. Oh, you think I care about power? No. I only wish to harm you.
Nothing brings me greater pleasure. I have already given away this country and the contents of the royal treasury to Verdia. And even after I'm gone, this miserable land will feel the aftershocks for generations. Even if you indeed surpassed your father, and as they say, can easily defeat me, it doesn't matter. Those more powerful than me will destroy you if there's any justice in this world. Silly.
Let's go. Foolish. Targeting scanner. Who are you targeting? Soha. Alright. Alright, let's get rid of the guards first. Lucian can do that. The two generals by her side, I should say. Nice crit. Okay, you can't do anything else, but you can kidney shot Azura. We can do that. Let's get the ethereal cannon out. Mindbender. Ha! She's gonna hurt herself that way. Blood saber. We'll start doing that. Battle tactics. And there goes the ethereal barrier. That worked how I wanted it to. Oh, summon. Stay resolute. That's interesting that you know stay resolute. Give you some credit there. Kidney shot. Re-stealth. Gravity well. Oh, you're lame. Finally, we have an enemy that changed things around. Okay. Junk pile. This is where having Lucian be able to change with somebody would be really useful. Sneak attack. That kills you. Now, let's go Shadow Blast. Now, while I know this won't do anything to the Spearman, the point of this is to blood tap. Oh, bye! Cannon's had enough of you. Backstab. Huh. She is taking a long time, whatever she's doing. It's too bad everybody was almost done as everybody was backed up. So I can't stun her. Move back up. Scan. Cash. I need something that can get some blood tap. I don't have anything. Alright, what you got? Shadow Bomb! Okay, people are still up except Esk. Okay, we can deal with that. Intercept. Next. Stay resolute. Pew pew pew. Spare a stimulant. Blood Saber to get HP back. Targeting Scanner. Hi! Lucian didn't like that. Intercepted. Cyclone. Okay, not bad. When does she go? We got a little bit of time. Meditation? There, and get rid of all the demoralize and all that. Oh, defeated. Blast. Enhanced Chi. Blood tap. Just stack some blood taps on. Okay. Stealth? Backstab. Didn't critical. Summon more guards. Gravity well, which will shift everybody around again. Well, that junk pile is now not doing anything. Protect Ingrid, because that's the right thing to do for Lucian. You guard. Oh, so now you want to do something, huh? They're in the way. Inspire. I need people to go now. Sneak attack? Just barely didn't die. Of course not. This fight's been interesting. Turret. And she's gonna get to go. Here she goes again. Shadow Bomb! That probably knocks out Esk. Nope, everybody's good! Good news! Re-put up battle tactics. You're dead. You don't have a barrier anymore. Blood Saber. Heal. Okay. Attack! There's the stagger, finally. I've been kind of putting off the stagger. Stealth. A lot of HP, too. Yeah, just be aware that things are going to get switched around. So maybe having Lucian with one of those moves that goes and trades places with somebody may not be a bad idea. Oh, there's the critical backstab I've been looking for. Done. Everybody levels up. We get a perfect rainbow gem. That's nice. An apple of unlocked potential. And an ascended skill scroll. All good. Lucian levels up. Ingrid gets everything but Vit. Soha levels up. S gets everything but wisdom. Kesh gets everything. Awesome. Good level for Kesh. Quest complete. The coalition is ready.
It is done. You, Verdean ambassador.
Yes? Don't kill me! I was ordered to serve that mad woman.
Relax. It is my hope that we can begin to mend the situation now that your puppet has been removed from power.
You're treading dangerous ground, Soha. Verdia will not stand for this!
A shame. But it does not matter to my people. We have been toyed with and manipulated by your country. But no more, as I will not allow my country to bow to anyone. You will now bear witness to my coronation. It is diplomatic prudence, no?
Very well. I suppose I have no choice but to make the arrangements immediately. Hey, it's Albrecht. It's about damn time. I've waited for far too long. Father, your dream is being realized. It's too bad you chose the wrong side of history.
You can't do this. My family has held this seat for generations.
Oh, little boy, I most certainly can do this. Your enemies surround you, your meager supporters gone. An irrelevant dynasty ends today, Randolph. I'll allow you to abdicate peacefully, of course. It's your choice. That's messed up. The throne awaits you, Soha. Finally, things are as they should be. That's a fancy get-up. That's cool.
I will never forget you, my closest allies, and my closest friends. Ah, shucks. Get out of here, prom queen. Go inherit a country, eh?
Where she belongs. I like that cape, though. That's awesome. Unfortunately, this is happening at the same time. The Donari Conclave officially sanctions your claim to the Imperial Throne with the blessing of the Avatars. Congratulations, Emperor Albrecht. May you lead our great civilization into an eternal golden age.
Yes, I expected no less.
Well then, have you considered your first edict? There is nothing holding the Empire of Verdia back any longer. My first edict is that the entirety of the strength and will of this empire be mobilized for total war. Nothing can possibly stand in our way. We need but draw up the battle plans. Grand Exemplar Sigmund, I trust you to command our forces to destroy all who stand against us. Of course, Emperor. May the light of Verdia penetrate every corner of this world. We have in our company the heads of state of the Barak Tor and the Federation of Gondwana, as well as the ambassador from the Empire of Verdia. Our purpose is to confirm the legitimacy of Soha's ascension to the royal throne of Sayuna.
Gondwana recognizes Soha as the new queen.
What? Oh, yes. Well, obviously. The Barrack recognized Soha as queen. And the Verdian ambassador?
Yes, Verdia sees no reason to dispute the legitimacy of Soha's claim. Even though you've taken it exclusively by force, I suppose I'll have to...
Yes, thank you, Ambassador. That's good enough. Shut your file!
I accept this responsibility with great sense of purpose. And my first order of Queen of Sayuna is to,
I missed part of that.
join a formal military alliance with Belladorn and Gondwana under the leadership of this coalition's founder, Lucien.
Thank you for trusting me, Queen Soha. Well then, congratulations are in order, Queen Soha of Sayuna.
I suppose you wish to formally rescind the established alliance with Verdia? You suppose correctly, Ambassador.
Then I have no choice. It is with great regret that I must inform you.
The embassy has been instructed very specifically on this eventuality.
If you try something stupid, you're dead.
Queen Soha, the Empire of Verdia declares full and total war on the Kingdom of Sayuna and all nations and entities who consider themselves your allies. The coming bloodshed is on your hands, Queen Soha, and you, Lucien. When the fields of Sayuna are awash in the blood of your people, I hope you find atonement before you are utterly destroyed.
Well, you know, Ambassador, I could send a message right now. How lucky do you feel? No, don't let him go! Fine. Let him go. Alright, gather what troops we can. Viridian Siege of Ezram. Stop your siege right here. You may think you're awesome. I have Light Fury Crusher now. I have Light Fury and Light Fury Crusher. You come get some. We serve the coalition. What you got? Silk cloth. There's Toby's Instaforge still. And the Promethean. Alright. Ginboo! Man, we don't have a lot of money. I like her new getup, though. Is it actually equipment? That'd be kind of cool. No. That's neat. That's neat, though. I do like the cape. The queen look for Soha. This is an exceptionally defensive fortress. No wonder the Verdian military focuses so much on the Senori Western Front. Good. I mean, this place is... You gotta remember, Sayunari... Why is Kesh on the throne? Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Remember that they have held off everybody. They are a very defensive nation. They have natural defenses. They have forts placed in very specific parts. They know how to wage a defensive war. I don't think I can get to Esk. So he's just chilling. Alright, same stuff there. Alright equipment. Both weapons and armor. I'm gonna have this episode run a little long. We'll talk to everybody. How does it feel to be debt-free? So she did pay off Ingrid's debt. You are debt-free.
I stopped caring a long time ago.
Yeah, but now you're like really debt-free.
I figure if the bad guys have the ability to destroy half a continent, kind of puts a few clinks of gold in perspective. Still, nice of Soha to take care of that for me.
Good point. You know, I was thinking... Yes, I was thinking there's a joke on the tip of your tongue.
Who, me? Nah.
The couple knows each other. Yeah. Anyway. You ever read up on the story of the Avatars? How they came to be, the ancient apocalyptic event, all that?
Oh, well, I never thought superstition was a good use of my mental energy. Why?
Basically, Conclave scriptures tell the story of a world-spanning war between good and evil. Demons, constructs, living dead, all advancing further, pushing humanity back into a last stand against annihilation. At their moment of need, they were blessed by a divine intervention and were given the power to push the enemy back. They built the city of Verdia from the location of the final battle, and were deemed divine avatars from then on.
Cool. And most people believe that stuff?
Well, yeah, but I'm starting to see a few parallels. Soha's magic, Kesh's curse, my augmentation, and now Light Fury. Not to mention the artificial magic warriors. All this stuff seems to come from a power source that just exists.
Before you go full-on religious on me, I'm sure all this can be explained eventually. Yeah, the shards of the energy may seem to store as a mystery, even to me. Well, not entirely. Toby and I have already figured out how this energy behaves. It's like the fabric of creation. Everything in the universe, all matter and energy, the shard power seems to behave like a template of sorts. To the layperson, yeah, I can understand why that would seem like magic or the divine. But I bet you with enough time, I could scientifically explain all of it.
Interesting. So how do you explain Cormac?
Cormac? Well, the bigwigs call him Subject Zero, and I have no reason to believe they're wrong. From all we heard from Kesh, Sigmund, your father, it all points to him being simply an augment like you, but with very little grasp on reality. But Soha says he's not human, and he seems to radiate energy just like a shard, and I have little reason to doubt her on that feeling either.
All I know is that he killed my father. And suddenly we see Albrecht become the official Emperor of Verdia, and they all go on the march. Their endgame, in other words. It feels just like the story of the Avatars. A grand reckoning.
Bucking for a promotion to divine figure, eh? Good luck with that. Don't forget me when you're up in the clouds protecting us mortals. Don't be a stranger, soldier boy.
Prepared to fight for my homeland, down to the last drop of blood. If I fall in battle, at least now it will be for Sayuna. Alright, Kesh, I have to know. Comfy? You all have been going without rest since we met. Cannot an old man rest his feet? You just want to be on the throne. Fine. You can sit there. What's it feel like to be queen, your majesty?
Goodness, I will never get used to you calling me that. Please, Soha will suffice.
I gotta admit, I do feel a bit out of place in this new paradigm. Grew up in Sandraka, where the idea of rulers by birthright was seen as old-fashioned, even barbaric. No offense.
I understand, dear Lucian.
I might be putting my foot in my mouth here, but don't you get that same feeling sometimes? Like all these people just give their lives for you because of your bloodline?
You may be surprised to hear, but I have pondered this at great length throughout my life. In the Cendril system, public figures can gain power through elections, though it is only those with great wealth who have typically succeeded.
Because that's what it takes to win an election, sadly.
This does stand to reason, as they have the resources to expand their voice and their influence to the most people. In the Aeolian League, this is taken to a further extreme, as the government itself is a financial enterprise, with its executives being those with the most political power. In both these systems, it is wealth, in essence power, that determines who rules and who is ruled.
Yowza. Didn't expect that. You've really thought about this.
My encounters with Cormac have spurred an interest in discussing philosophy with our own Master Kesh.
Makes sense. So, not too keen on a democratic system, huh?
I believe to a certain extent, at least in its realization in our world, it is simply a layer of deception upon what is essentially a plutocratic society. In essence, no different from my authority as a monarch, or the Empire of Verdia's authority as a warlord. At the very least, the latter two systems are honest.
I take it you favor your own system, huh?
A queen cannot govern without staunchly upholding her country's governing traditions, no? Master Kesh speaks of pacifism and the middle path. Perhaps I am too young to truly digest his beliefs. Perhaps Master Kesh is too far separated from the practicalities of human life. But consider that even the most democratic society without military power would succumb to outside invaders, and without internal power would dissolve into anarchy. One cannot help use Master Kesh as an example. He speaks of pacifism and the futility of power politics, yet he himself is the most educated and experienced martial artist who ever lived. He walks this world with a profound sense of inner peace, but is able to bring to bear his martial prowess, if need be, as he indeed has during our time together.
True enough. But I mean, are we destined for hierarchies and systems of control? What about, freedom?
Perhaps people are free to self-govern, but in order to function as part of a greater system, they must yield to the hierarchy of the status quo. Seems like the alternative is unsustainable, overly idealistic.
And what happens if a challenger to the throne of Sayuna pops up? What about a group of separatists?
It is my great hope that benevolent and shrewd governance will be proactive in avoiding such eventualities, dear Lucian. But should they fully manifest and a peaceful solution cannot be pursued, I would have no choice but to use force. It would make me seem tyrannical for the moment, but the integrity of our civilization would be maintained to thrive for another generation. Unfortunately, many will see any kind of traditionalism or defense of the prevailing culture as backwards and barbaric. These souls would have us Sayunari subvert our very way of life that has built this great nation in the name of what they deem progress. We do not live our lives as the Verdians and Cedrakas do, my friend, but our identity and national heritage is extremely precious. I do not see the destruction of the fabric which holds our people together as progress, but rather a coerced upheaval to a new set of masters, who consider their well-being, the Sayunari, as inconsequential. That is why I will spill blood, and that is why I will crush opposition without mercy. Because what I am defending is all too rare and precious gift. The gift which makes our people peaceful but strong, self-sufficient but kind and generous. We were not blessed with a massive, plentiful land as Verdians were, but we have still become exceptional because of who we are. The moment we lose our identity, we are doomed, no matter the size of our treasury.
What if you're wrong?
That is the great challenge, is it not? We have had truly great kings, and ones who are terrible. It seems that, indeed, no system is perfect. I do understand the grave consequences of every one of my decisions, and I do hope that both you and Master Kesh will be available as counsel in the coming days. My country would not be intact and free without you, whom we hope considers himself our eternal ally.
You bet. Not sure how much help I'd truly be as an advisor. Tell you what, I'll organize the resistance if you turn evil. Deal?
In that case, I believe I shall abandon my designs on world conquest and a reign of unspeakable tyranny.
Oh, well that's good. Yeah, it's like, oh, well, I don't want to mess with Lucian getting together an alliance because we see how that's playing out. Oh, good stuff. Sorry this episode ran long, but I hope you enjoyed that. There was a lot. I gotta give the game credit for this entire conversation. That was really getting into politics without really getting into politics. Talk about what's wrong with different systems. That indeed, no system is perfect. They all have flaws. Very, very deep political / philosophical, philosophical thoughts on politics right there. That was. I could spend an episode just breaking that down. So that was very, very interesting, and I agree with all of it. To be blunt, they made very, very strong points. All of both Lucian and Zohal. Good stuff. Well, that's going to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Next time, we are going to head to the battleground. Until then, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.